Welcome, dear listener, to the second part of our exploration in the path of inner peace and the last episode of the first season of our Beatcast. My name is Andrea Arciniegas, and today we delve even deeper into what it means to truly embody inner peace. It's a joy to continue this exploration with you, as this topic is at the core of my life path, focusing on cultivating deep serenity through both psychological tools and spiritual insights. In our last episode, we explored the misconceptions surrounding inner peace, discovering that true tranquility is not about avoiding life's challenges, but about finding stillness within ourselves. Today, we will go further, discussing practical approaches from psychology and spirituality to fully embrace inner peace. We'll explore the concept of losing resistance to life, delve into the teachings of the Tao Te Ching, and see how the path of the heart guides us towards a state of deep, unshakable peace. So go ahead, grab your favorite drink, find a quiet space, and allow yourself to flow with the insights that await you. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, relax, and let us dive deep within. Let's begin by examining inner peace through the lenses of both psychology and spirituality. Psychologically, inner peace is often associated with emotional regulation and resilience. Practices like mindfulness, cognitive behavioral therapy, and positive psychology are invaluable tools for calming the mind and regulating our emotions. All these approaches emphasize becoming aware of our thoughts and choosing those that benefit us. As habitual creatures, we require practice, patience, and time to change not only our behaviors, but also our thinking patterns. Philosophically, inner peace is linked to equanimity, much like the Stoic taught us, to remain calm and balanced in the face of whatever life brings, understanding that our reactions are within our control. From a spiritual perspective, inner peace transcends psychological states and becomes a profound realization of our interconnectedness with all existence. It's about tapping into the stillness and silence that underlies everything beyond the noise of our minds and recognizing that peace is our core essence. Practices like meditation, prayer, and self-inquiry guide us home to the serenity that never leaves us but is often masked by the ripples and movements of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Think of it like a TV screen. Our awareness is the screen itself, while our thoughts, emotions, sensations, and experiences are the programs playing on it. These programs do not alter the stillness or peace of the screen. They simply come and go, appearing and disappearing. In moments of silence and stillness, we temporarily turn off the program and become aware of the screen itself. The aim of many meditations is to help us maintain awareness of the screen even when the programs resume. Now, imagine your spiritual journey as being in an elevator in a tall building. On the first floor, you look out the window and you see a bench, a street, and some trees. As you awaken, you take the elevator up one floor. The view expands. You see the same bench, street, and trees, but you now also see a park and a flowing stream in the distance. Each time you ascend, your perspective widens. The world outside remains unchanged, but your understanding deepens. You're having a higher or broader perspective. The key to moving higher in this elevator of awareness is to lose resistance to life. The more you resist, the more we stay stuck on the lower levels. But when we let go, the elevator rises effortlessly. The more we surrender to the flow, the more we ascend in our spiritual understanding. There is no goal to be reached, no ultimate destination in this path of awakening. Instead, it is an infinite unfolding of growth and evolution. It's not about getting to the penthouse, but enjoying the journey, fully alive and engaged in every moment. Inner peace involves embracing the entirety of our human experience, the light and the shadow, the joy and the sorrow, without resistance. It's about learning to flow with life like water instead of swimming against the current. This brings us to the powerful teachings of the Tao Te Ching, becoming a master of the Tao. The Tao, or the Way, is the fundamental principle underlying everything in the universe. It teaches us that the path to inner peace and waking up is to be like water, yielding yet powerful, humble yet unstoppable, flexible and adaptable. Water carves its path through mountains, even the toughest rocks, not by forcing its way, but by finding the path of least resistance. To become a master of the Tao is to embody the principle of non-resistance, allowing life to unfold naturally, letting go of the need to control or force outcomes, and trusting in the benevolent flow of existence. This involves cultivating trust in yourself and the universe, knowing that whatever happens, all will be well. Ultimately, there is not a right or wrong way to live a life. What matters is how you choose to experience it. When we lose resistance to life, we rise to higher or deeper states of awareness, much like taking the elevator to the upper floors of the building. So, how do we lose resistance to life? The first step is acceptance. Accept things as they are instead of fighting against them. Instead of trying to control every outcome or to change others, focus on embodying the change you wish to see in the world. Realize that you can take action toward your ideals without suffering from unmet expectations or dehumanizing those with opposing views. Recognize that everyone is on their unique journey and everything has inherent value. Now, this acceptance doesn't mean passivity, conformity, or inaction. Rather, it calls for wise discernment in how we engage with life. As the Serenity Prayer wisely expresses, we want to accept the things we cannot change, have the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. By embracing this approach, we learn to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not, allowing us to focus our energy on the meaningful actions we can take. Acceptance, in this sense, is an active practice, one that aligns us with life's natural flow, helps us navigate challenges with grace, and fosters a deep sense of peace and balance. Mindfulness practices like meditation, conscious breathing, and self-reflection help us become aware of when we are resisting life. Notice the moments when you feel frustration or tension. These are often signs of resistance. Instead of fighting against these feelings, observe them with compassion and curiosity. Ask yourself, what am I resisting right now? How can I flow with the situation instead of against it? Learn to transmute fear into curiosity, treating life as a game of discovery, exploration, and growth. Similarly, the teachings of Yin Yoga provide a valuable lesson in finding inner peace through releasing resistance. It is my favorite spiritual practice, and I wholeheartedly recommend it to everyone. In Yin Yoga, the focus is on relaxing into tension and discomfort, holding poses for extended periods to reach deeper layers of the body and mind and increasing their flexibility. This ancient practice operates not only on the physical level, but also offers profound insights into the mind and spirit. It encourages us to soften, surrender, and breathe into the areas where we feel resistance, rather than pushing or forcing our way through. By gently allowing ourselves to settle into the spaces outside of our comfort zone, we cultivate patience, acceptance, and resilience. Yin Yoga teaches us that by surrendering to the present moment, we can relax, find a deeper release, and move through layers of tension, mirroring the journey towards inner peace where we let go of rigidity in our minds and flow with life's natural rhythms. Another step is letting go. Let go of our attachments to outcomes, surrender to the flow of life, and trust in the natural unfolding of events. Let go of things, beliefs, or relationships that no longer serve us. This doesn't mean we become passive, closed up, or indifferent. On the contrary, it means we act with intention and clarity, knowing we can't control everything, but we do get to choose how to respond at any moment. By letting go of resistance, we find peace even in the challenging situations, learning to identify the gift in every circumstance. Letting go also means releasing our clinging to what we want and avoiding what we do not want. Both are forms of resisting the flow, for everything in life will change. However, remember that while everything changes, nothing is truly lost. Imagine being in a river, trying to swim upstream to stay in the same place. You only end up exhausted and frustrated. Instead, when you let go, you can enjoy the ride, appreciating each unique moment as it will never come again, finding beauty in its impermanence. At its core, the path of inner peace is also the path of the heart. As we touched on our previous episode, the heart is the key. This path involves cultivating a deep, unconditional love for ourselves and others. The heart's love is compassionate, understanding, and non-judgmental. It does not take sides, but instead holds space for all perspectives, recognizing the value in both light and shadow, and in the uniqueness of each expression of existence. Loving unconditionally doesn't mean we do not get to have our preferences and choose what we desire for ourselves, while releasing what others do. When we connect with our hearts, we begin to heal our wounds, not by rejecting any part of ourselves, but by embracing our complexities and contradictions. This requires courage, the courage to see ourselves fully, imperfections and all, and to love ourselves through it. It means recognizing that both light and darkness exist within us, and the battles outside are more representative of inner battles, and we have the choice to cultivate the highest good of ourselves and others. The heart teaches us that true peace is found not in external circumstances, but in our response to them. By embodying the change we want to see, we let go of the need to control or fix others. Instead, we focus on our growth, trusting that by healing ourselves, we contribute to a more peaceful world. As we awaken to our true nature, we begin to see that death is not an end, but only a transition. We are immensely powerful beings. We are creators. We always have the power to choose our thoughts, actions, and responses differently. We are the creators of who we choose to be and become. You are always responsible for yourself and no one else. So, we need not to feel trapped or forced. Instead, we can feel empowered as we relax and enjoy the ride. As we continue this path of inner peace, remember that it is not a final destination, but a continuing unfolding. For now, embrace each moment with grace, accept life as it is, and know that every step you take on this path is a step toward greater understanding, love, connection, and growth. Thank you for joining me in the last episode of this season. If you are interested in personal integrative coaching to support your journey of self-actualization, visit my website to book a session at www.deep-reflections.com. That is www.deep-reflections.com. Until next time, dear listener, may you walk this path with a peaceful heart and a lucid mind.